Good evening, everybody. Drove on down the road a little ways. We're gonna do a little hunting in the morning. Coming up here to look at a turkey. And check this out. First off, I know it's cliche to say, and you hear everybody say it like, oh, it's not the hunting and it's the people that make turkey season. I like turkey hunting. People are cool, but I like turkey hunting. I will make an exception. Wisconsin is y'all know how I feel about Wisconsin. I like Wisconsin. The people of Wisconsin are just over the top nice for the most part for me. This piece of ground that I spoke to this gentleman last year, top shelf, like literally salted the earth, good people. Talked to him again this year and he let me hunt on one side of his place, and I noticed there's a little trail going in the woods right here. Because down there is what I'm going to look at. This little trail walks in the woods. I'm like, this trail's gonna go right. A chair overlooking the fields. And there's our boy that we came up here to look at. Him and his girlfriend going back across the field. So I'm gonna sit in this glider here and just kick back and watch this turkey this evening. It's just, I mean, this was like built for this. Top of the morning to you. We are going turkey hunting this morning. Gonna try to slide in here and maybe talk them into coming out there and talking to us and strutting around us and stuff this morning. That's the master plan. Slipping across this field. Getting back in here before the cover of darkness leaves us. And gonna get back in here to he gobbled yesterday evening several times once he went up. Sounds like he's up off the field, probably a couple 100 yards. Back in that corner, back in here. This is where he spent the last part of his evening, so we're gonna try to. Oh, there he was. He just gobbled back in there. Quite as far as I thought he was. And this field lays out a lot bigger than it looks like it does from up top, so it's just field turkeys. We just gonna have to finagle our way around and see if we can get him shotgun range in this wide open stuff. I think we're gonna try to get on this side. I was gonna stay in this little strip, but the strip's got a ditch, and I won't ever be able to get the camera up high enough to be able to video anything. We're gonna have to just get on the same side of the field with him and put our back to him. Field edges are so thick. Slip in back here. Okay, little lady. That was a good one. Slowly but surely, that turkey, as soon as I started clucking at him, he wanted to know what was going on over here. I barely got in these woods in time this morning. I mean, literally, I stepped in the woods, and it was so immediate, I thought I had bumped the turkey. And I knew he had a hen with him, but I assumed she was up there. And I think she was closer to him, but as soon as I stepped in these woods, I heard wing beats, and I watched the turkey sail. I mean, and I think that's the other hen that's way over there that you just heard. She just started yelping right as I was about to kill the turkey. I hadn't heard from her all morning. She's way over there, about 250 yards or better. She pitched out. And then he pitched out. I mean, he pitched out over there 200 yards. Hit the ground. And I'm literally standing here. I eased the ground, got the camera on the tripod and everything. Once I get everything situated, I started yelping to him a little bit just to see how I assumed he was going to follow these hens around all doggone day. But I didn't even see this hen that was with him for the longest time. And I started yelping or whatever, y'all get to watch all that mess. And he was very interested. As soon as he heard the call over here, he was very interested. I mean, all his attention was right here. Then I noticed this hen was right under him. I mean, he had one hen that was really close. I never saw her fly down. I'm assuming she did. I mean, maybe she didn't. Maybe she's sitting on a nest over there somewhere and she just stood up and walked out. But I'm assuming I just missed her flying down. But she was standing right with him and he was praying behind her and everything. And eventually they just started easing this way. And I mean, he'd been standing out there at about 50 forever, yelping. A little hen come around this little point of grass. The point of grass was 38 yards. She'd come around the point of grass and stood out there with a little thin strip of, like where the disc didn't cut some of the grass all the way under, and I had it ranged at 38, and the tip of it was 40. And so I actually pulled the rangefinder up and hit her, and she was 38.1. And he was standing up there at about 45. And finally she turned around and went back toward him. I thought, crap. And he wrote, I don't know what he was doing. I guess he's coming right over here in the woods with us. There's this guy. I see him sitting over here in this rose. Yes, sir. 2/21/23. We rolled that little jewel. Let's go out here and look at him. Oh, buddy. Figured I had the thing on automatic. I mean, I didn't have it on automatic focus, so y'all probably been looking at it out of focus turkey, but we're gonna sit down by this tree up here. It's winding down. It's definitely winding down. You get frantic this time of spring. I get frantic. I think I spoke about that before. It's just that you can see the writing on the wall. You know it's coming. You know that. You know you're gonna have to hang that vest up. And I don't know. I think maybe I noticed the birds singing a little bit more. Notice all the little things that I'm gonna miss so much. You start the spring and you're so amped and you're so thirsty and you're so just excited, I guess. I think maybe you overlook some of that stuff. Maybe not. Maybe in the moment I was noticing and taking note of all the same stuff, but I don't know. Maybe later in the spring when you can see the ends in sight, you gotta pay attention a little more. But you better appreciate every one of them. Thank you, Lord. Hey, we appreciate you guys joining us for this video. If you like this one, you'll probably like the next one. I'll leave it up here in the corner. Don't forget to subscribe and follow along with us, or leave our social media links down in the description below. That's also where you'll be able to find links on the turkey calls we use and the apparel we wear and that kind of stuff. So you can find that in that little drop down description below. And as always, we sure appreciate you guys following along.